Hey guys, it's me again, and today I'm going to be doing a story time on the time that I found out I was getting cheated on and then hit my ex with my car. So tune in. Just a disclaimer, all of this happened like 3 or 4 years ago. I think maybe 4 years ago. None of this is recent. I don't think anyone really knows who this even is, but if you do, it was like good at first, like the honeymoon phase, like everything's all good and peachy. And then it was kind of a little like sketchy, I guess. Like I would like hear things and then I would like kind of see things, but I guess I didn't really think anything of it because I'm not like the like jealous like type at all. So I didn't really think like much of it. I kind of just like, okay, whatever, like I don't really care. And then there was this like girl one day, and she like was commenting on his like tweets and like on everything that I started to notice, and I was like, okay, who is this? And he was just like, oh, like she's just like this girl I used to be friends with. We used to talk, to be honest, but like nothing anymore. Like we're just friends, yada yada yada. So I'm like, it's a little sketchy, but okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I feel like weeks went past, and then anything I would do like at all, he would get so mad. Like I wasn't allowed to go out, I wasn't allowed to have guy friends. Like he would just get like super mad and just like blame me for stuff and like stuff I obviously like wasn't doing. And then I was just like, what the heck, what is going on? Like why are you blaming me for stuff and I'm not doing anything? Like I'm just minding my own business. We were like kind of fighting a lot, and then things got better until one day. So I'm going into work like minding my own business, having a good day, skin's popping, and I go into work, and this girl that I know, she comes up to me and she goes, hey, like, are you still with blah blah blah? And I was like, yeah, like duh, of course, like duh. And then she's like, okay, well, I have something to tell you, so you might want to like sit down for this. And I was like, what? So I sit down, and she's like, so today at lunch, because like they all like went to a different school. Like he was older, but she like, and the girl went to a different school. So she was like, well, the girl that was like tweeting him and stuff, like she was like bragging today at lunch how he said that he was gonna leave you for her and that he didn't even love you and like all this stuff. And I was just like, ah! I was so sad. I literally was so upset. I didn't even know what to do at that point. Like I was just like really shocked and like confused. And because he was the one blaming me, and I should have known like the reason he's blaming you is because he's doing it. But so he was like blaming me this entire time, and turns around it was him. So then I decided to do what any rational person would do. So I messaged the girl on Twitter, and I was like, hey, I know you know about me, so, and she basically was just like really rude, and she was like, I don't want to like be in it, like blah blah blah, like you needed to ask him. So I was just like, okay, bet. 1, you're dirty. 2, bet. Okay, you're dirty, but okay. So I got off work, and he's texting me, he's like, hey, like, or do you want to hang out before you go home from work? So I'm like, yeah, of course. Like I go over there, and like everything's fine, like we're just like watching TV and like hanging out and stuff. And then he like has to go to the bathroom. So he gets up to go to the bathroom, and his phone just happened to like open up on his messages with her. Like it was pretty convenient that his phone just happened to be open to those messages. So I did what any sane, rational person would do, and I just happened to see the messages on accident. And then when I read them, I went upstairs and I told his mom. I was super close with like his entire family, And like especially with his mom, like she would always be like, I love you so much. Like we were just like super close. And I went up there and I was like, you need to get your son. And I was just like look at this. And she was like, what? Like she was pissed. Like she was more upset than I was, I think. But yeah, she was really pissed. And so he walks into the room and he's like, what? Like what? At that point, he just looked at me and I was like I'm leaving, peace. And so I like leave the house. He's sprinting after me. And I'm just like, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't look at me, don't breathe at me, goodbye. And he's like, talk to me, man, like, yo, talk to me, blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, talk to me, you come on, like, please, like, why are you doing this? I was like, why am I doing this? No. So then I get in my car, and at that point, like, I had just, like, gotten my license. Like, it was not, like, I was not an experienced driver at all. I had just gotten my license, like, a few weeks before. No, maybe, like, a couple months before. But I wasn't, like, I had my license for years or anything like that. And I get in the car, and he's, like, standing behind the car, and he's like, okay, you got two options. You can run me over, or you can get out of the car and talk to me. And I'm sitting here like, he's gonna move out the way if I back up. Like, there's nothing to worry about. Like, anybody else would back out the way. So, like, who wouldn't? And I'm just like, okay, like, he's gonna move. So I'm like, you have the count of 3 till I back out. And he's like, get out the car, like screaming at me to get out the car. And I'm just like, I'm not getting out the car. I was not having it. I was not trying to talk. I was not trying to argue. I was just so done. So I put the car in reverse and I like back up a little bit to see if like he would like flinch or jump out the way. And he didn't, like, at all. He just was just like, so I'm sitting here like, oh, you gonna move. Like, I was like, he is gonna move. Like, okay, seriously, you have 3 seconds to move until I see like really back out and leave. Like, you will get run over. And he's like, all right, run me over then. I'm not moving until you get out the car and talk to me. And I literally was like, okay, I'm backing out. And I hit the gas and my car like flew back. And then I had just assumed he would jump out the way because most people would like they would jump out the way, like most normal people. And then all of a sudden I hear, ah, like a scream like at the top of his lungs. And I look over and he's like holding onto his foot because basically I ran over his foot and he was just like, was on the ground screaming. There was a skid mark on his shoe. And I'm sitting there just like I was horrified because I had just gotten my license a few months before. I didn't think that he was gonna actually like stand behind the car and still be behind the car and not move. The girl, she just, I don't know. She basically, it turns out she was messing with everybody's boyfriend. So, like I said, she was dirty. That's pretty much it for the story time. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked it. I'm gonna be doing some more story times as well. I have a lot of really crazy stories, so I hope you guys are excited as I am. Peace.